Back with you here. It's the fourth inning. This is grounded back up the middle, a base hit. Anthony Tirado shoots it back up the middle. And now Norwich has a couple men on with nobody out against Jack Sheldon. 3-run third inning. The Scenic Horns have made some noise already here in the fourth. Our apologies on the back end. Feed wasn't working live on YouTube. It's been corrected. 2 on, nobody out. Now a conversation between Cam Riggy and Jack Sheldon after C.J. Nolan began this fourth inning for Norwich, drawing the leadoff walk. And then Tirado with the base hit up the middle. Already 5 hits tonight for Norwich. 3 runs on 5 hits. Sheldon trying to battle his way here through the top of the fourth inning. The righty's delivery to the plate. That's downstairs. Riggy with a nice block on it. That'll keep the runners planted at first and second. So far tonight, Rivera's fly to right field. The Rutgers come in the righty box. Righty on righty matchup here. The 1-0 delivery. Big lead over there at second for CJ. See if Norwich will try and execute some sort of a double steal. Rivera just a riser. He's made some loud noise this summer. He has the team lead in runs driven in, 16 of those. He's already socked a homer. That was back in Nashua. On the outside corner, Sheldon lives with the fastball. He's back in the count with Rivera, 2 balls, 1 strike. CJ the lead runner at second, Tirado at first. Still a hitter's count, it's 2-1. There goes CJ, so does Tirado, and Norwich has a double steal. Riggy holds onto it, and now Norwich with runners at second and third, and nobody out for Gabriel Rivera. It's 3-1 on him. Norwich has applied all sorts of pressure in this fourth inning against Jack Sheldon, trying to see his way through it, but he still is looking for the first out. Hitters count, it's 3-1. The pitch home. That's fouled back to the screen for strike 2. Rivera last played for Norwich back on July 24th against the Bravehearts. Was 0 for 2. He brought a homer run. He also worked a walk. Count is full. It's 3-2. Sheldon working from the full windup. First base side of the slab. The delivery home is down and in. And the second walk of the inning has loaded the bases for Norwich with nobody out. Nice at-bat there for Gabriel Rivera. The Scenic Horns have put the pressure on here in this fourth inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. A chance for Chase Taylor, who's already singled today. Sheldon's first pitch home. That's outside, ball 1. Always so tough when you work behind in counts the way Sheldon has in the fourth inning. It's forcing him into a spot. The 1-0 pitch. That's all over the zone. Down Main Street. Count is even. Rivera at first. Tirado at second. CJ at third. Norwich looking to break the game open here in the fourth inning. The 1-1. Bouncing ball to first. It's past the backhand side of the first baseman, Kane. CJ scores easily. Racing home is Tirado. 2-run scoring single, Chase Taylor. And Norwich has added on here in the fourth. They lead 5-0. So the couple of walks have really created the disaster for Jack Sheldon tonight. Matt Gedman is giving him the hook. The end of the night for Jack Sheldon. He surrenders 5 runs, but the couple runners still on at the corners are still his responsibility. Still nobody out here in the fourth. It's 5-0 Norwich. Bees making a pitching change. Will meet the new arm when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Unicorn fans, want to watch the Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today. New Britain has made a call to the bullpen for right-hander Connor Willett is now into the ball game. Norwich has broken the game open with a couple of runs here in this fourth inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, couple of walks. Still nobody out in the inning. Chase Taylor with the 2-run RBI single to right field. It was out of the reach of the first baseman, Jack Kane. It allowed Toronto and C.J. Nolan to score. That's where we stand. Norwich has them at first and second. Rivera's the lead runner. Chase Taylor over at first. He's got great speed. Here's Connor Scanlon. The number so far for Willett, the Eastern Connecticut State product, making his 11th appearance of the summer. 5.40 the ERA. Ball 1 is outside. Willett's worked 21 2/3 of an inning. 11 strikeouts to the 9 walks. Opponents are hitting .326 against Willett so far this summer. Norwich with 3 in the third, 2 more here in the fourth. And the Bees far from out of the woods. Nobody out, 2 on. It's Scanlon the batter at the plate. Fairfield product walked his first time up. Dunborough had a quick answer for me of what he wanted to see out of the group early. He said, jump on him. Norwich has done exactly that. Those exact words. Quality at-bats that really forced Sheldon to have to work hard tonight. He didn't see past the fourth inning. Both the runners are still his responsibility. Willett trying to bail him out. Hitters count the 3-0 to Scanlon's up and in. Willett yet to discover the strike zone, and Norwich has reloaded the bases. Third walk issued by Bees pitching here in the fourth inning. Last time Norwich and New Britain played, it was part of a doubleheader, and it was all New Britain in the second leg of it. They were 7-0 winners. Norwich trying to flip the script here tonight. Leadoff man up is Charlie Walsh. He's already got a couple of hits, a double and a single. Halfway to the cycle. Walsh stares at the fastball. Bit of a wide strike. Favorable call. Borderline pitch, and Willett gets it. Third outing this summer for Willett against Norwich. Lefty set at the belt from the first base side of the rubber. That misses downstairs. Breaking ball to Walsh. Count is even, a ball and a strike. Willett's last outing was against Norwich. He was rocked for 3 earned runs on 5 hits and a couple of walks. Walsh looking at strike two. Willett this summer against Norwich has allowed 4 earned runs over 2 2/3 innings of work. Trying to retire the leadoff man Walsh with the bases loaded. The 1-2. This is flipped to left field. Stabley runs in. He makes the grab. Rivera tags from third. He will score easily. Sacrifice fly Charlie Walsh. And Norwich has made it 6-0. So the Bees now have their first out recorded here in the 4th inning. And runners at first and second. One down, it's the catcher Cal Chance. Cal so far today has grounded out to second. He's also fly to center. Sacrifice fly. Now he hits a high fly ball to right field. Moving back, it's over the head of the right fielder, Reisdorf. It'll bounce out to the wall. Scoring easily is Chase Taylor. It's an RBI double, a ringing double for Cal Chance out to the wall in right field. And Norwich adds on for more here in the 4th inning, a 4-run 4th. And Norwich has taken a 7-0 lead. 7 runs now on 7 hits. Cal Chance just crushes it out to right field. Reisdorf was playing back out there, but not back enough. Chance to the wall in right field. Norwich has them at second and third. Now it's Gavin O'Brien. Well, its delivery home is right over the middle for strike one. Chance at second, and Scanlon at third. The pitch to Obi. He lifts a fly ball in the air to right field. Reisdorf moving back towards the warning track. He makes the grab. Tagging in, scoring easily is Scanlon. A 5-run 4th inning. Norwich has made it 8-0. Sack fly for Obi. Couple sack flies this inning for the Norwich offense. Couple productive outs. This will bring up the designated hitter, Antonio Ducatelli. Duke so far tonight has flied to left. He's also hit into a fielder's choice ground out and was later caught stealing. Open stance for Duke in the lefty box. First pitch home from Willett is on the outside corner, strike one. Number of Eastern Connecticut products on the field tonight. Willett, one of them. The pitch. Ducatelli hits a bouncing ball. It is through into right field. Wright couldn't get to it. It was a long run for the second baseman, and Cal Chance will score. And Norwich has put 6 up on the big board here in the 4th inning, and the lead has grown to 9. It was a bounding ball through the right side of the infield. Wright knocked it down, but Ducatelli runs well. He reached easily. Norwich has officially batted around. Chance for C.J. Nolan. He began the inning with the leadoff walk. We've talked about it in this league. The leadoff walks, they really make a difference. Walks have hurt New Britain here in the 4th inning. They've issued 3 of those. On the move is Ducatelli. A good throw there from Riggy, and thrown out for the second time tonight is Antonio Ducatelli. Well, it's ill-advised to run against Riggy. If you're Duke tonight, he just hasn't had his way against him, but Norwich had their way offensively. A 6-run 4th inning, and they have a 9-0 lead headed to the bottom of the fourth on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Scenicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Scenicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base. Show your Scenicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at cunicorns.milbstore.com. That's cunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth inning. All Norwich tonight in the Beehive. They lead 9-0. 6 runs in the top of the inning for Norwich. They've chased Jack Sheldon out of the ball game. Scenicorn bats here tonight. 9 runs on 8 hits. And Matt Tabbett trying to make it 4 scoreless tonight. He's held the Bees offense in check. Just 1 hit allowed. Leadoff man up in the inning is Stabley. He fouls away strike 1. Stabley is the only hit tonight. It was a base hit, punched to right field. A 2-out single in the first. Norwich got on the board with 3 in the third, and they've blown it open with 6 in the top of the fourth. Foul off to the third base side, and Tabbett is way ahead of Stabley. No balls, 2 strikes. Tabbett still hunting his first strikeout of the summer. Saw just 1 walk tonight. He's all about pitching to contact. On 0-2 to Stabley, he pokes it to second. CJ has it. He fires to first in time. Stabley retired to begin the inning. It was a sizzler over to second. CJ had a nice read on it, working from his right to his left. He was playing back towards the lip of the outfield grass. And the All-Star Stabley retired. Fans, stick with us following the final out here tonight for the Capital Property Group postgame show. Capital Property Group, condo and real estate management. Go to mycapitalteam.com and find out who the player of the game will be tonight on the Capital Property Group postgame show. Ahead is Tabbett. Now the count is even. A ball and a strike on the catcher, Cam Riggy. Riggy in the lefty box. Bat waving. Now he socks a fly ball in the air to right field. This is going to fall in. A base hit. Cam Riggy has the second hit of the night for the Bees. And a 1-out base runner for the designated hitter, Julius Rosado. Rosado, a highly touted infield prospect in the state of New Jersey. From Southern Jersey, South River, New Jersey native. 6 feet, 205 pounds. Riser headed to Rutgers. Now this pitch will bounce all the way to the backstop and cruising easily into scoring position goes Ricky. First runner in scoring position tonight for the Bees. A ball and no strikes on Rosado. Rosado joins Gabriel Rivera, Joey Arrace, part of that recruiting class, headed to Rutgers. The pitch. He cuts and misses. That's strike 1. Rosado also pitched in high school. Put up some great numbers as a pitcher. Fastball's on the outside corner, strike 2. Count leverage here for Tabbett on Rosado. Now this bounces away from Chance. He snaps the throw to third. It's not in time. stolen base for Cam Riggy. And now the first run of the night for the Bees, 90 feet away. Rosado is the number 154 ranked prospect nationally, 12th among third basemen. He's number one among all New Jersey third basemen, ranked by perfect game. The pitch, that gets away from Chansey, looked to be crossed up. This is going to score the first run of the night for the Bees. The throw gets away from Matt Tabbitt trying to cover home plate. That looked to be a pitch that Cal Chance could handle. I don't know if that'll go down as a pass ball or a wild pitch. It'll be a pass ball to Cal Chance, the one he should have had. And on the board for the first time here tonight are the Bees. They've cut into the Norwich lead, 9-1. Now Cal Chance and Tabbitt will talk things over. The count is run full. It's 3-2. Rosado, in each of his 4 seasons as a high schooler at South River, was named All-State by NewJersey.com. Now he hits a two-hopper to third. Scanlon shoots it across the diamond, and Rosado retired. Tabbitt works through the full count. The wild pitch, the pass ball has gotten the Bees onto the board tonight. But now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch home is outside. It misses for ball 1. It's Jack Kane at the plate. He's been a busy man at first. A lot of balls hit in his direction. It's a soft bouncer to third. Scanlon charges way in on it, and he can't handle it cleanly. Kane is aboard at first, an infield base hit. That was a tough play the whole way, any way you look at it for Scanlon. Now a 2-out base runner for the second baseman, Chaz Wright. Fans, we want to see you at Dodd Stadium for Fan Appreciation Night, the final Friday night fireworks at Dodd Stadium. The gates open at 5:30. First pitch scheduled 6:30 local time when the Norwich Scenic Horns play host to the Nashua Silver Knights. Friday night fireworks presented by Liberty Bank. Norwich will also be in their Rosa New England uniforms next Friday. It's a ball and check that. No balls, 1 strike. Now Wright hits a topper to second. CJ has it. He flips to first. The inning is over. The Bees on the board after the 1-out base hit by Cam Riggy. Some command troubles from Matt Tabbitt. The pass ball. And New Britain has made it 9-1. We're headed to the 5th on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, don't make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me, now I got them like wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. Okay. I am unstoppable.
Bees have made a call to the bullpen for right-hander Owen Pike out of Central Connecticut State. Riser headed to Central Connecticut, 6 feet 1 inch, 175 pounds. Another righty being used tonight for Matt Gedman. Berlin, Connecticut native is Pike. making his second appearance of the summer. He worked 2 2/3 of an inning on July 15th in his season debut at Finn Field against the Bravehearts. Allowed 5 earned runs on 6 hits. He walked a batter, he struck out 1. Pike is the new arm in the ball game, trying to stop the bleeding. Final line tonight for Connor Willett. Inning worked, allowed 2 earned runs on 2 hits. He walked a batter. Final numbers tonight for the starter, Jack Sheldon, 3 innings, 7 earned runs, 3 walks issued. He struck out 1. 7 runs on 6 hits allowed. Tough outing tonight for Jack Sheldon. Norwich has busted it open with 3 in the third, 6 more in the fourth. That's where we stand. Top of the 5th inning. All Unicorns tonight at New Britain Stadium. Pike's first delivery home, fouled away by Nolan. CJ out of Coventry, Connecticut. Now he's plunked by the pitch. So CJ reaches after the hit by pitch. That's nothing new for him. Already the 5th time this summer he's been hit by a pitch. Norwich will take the base runner. Pike hits the first man he sees tonight. CJ began the 4th inning drawing a walk. Now he's hit by the pitch. Torado the batter. Righty kicks and deals home. That's down Broadway, but it's just downstairs. CJ goes crashing into second with a stolen base. 10 steals this summer now for CJ. Norwich has a man in scoring position for the center fielder, Anthony Torado. Torado's fly to left. He's also singled to center. Runner in scoring position is C.J. Nolan. A massive lead for him. The righty to the plate. A grounder to short. On the move is Nolan. He'll take third. Hughes across the diamond. It's just in the nick of time. Torado retired. C.J. to third. And Norwich has double digits waiting 90 feet away. That was a nice throw across the diamond by P.J. Hughes. He was on the run. And he had a fight through the screen. C.J. Nolan was running as the baseball was making its way to him. 1 down. It's the first baseman, Gabriel Rivera. Reeves so far tonight has fly to right. He's also worked a walk. Rivera entering play today, a 207 hitter, righty to the plate. Fastball's down and away. It's ball 1. Rivera's continuing to make the adjustment from high school pitching to collegiate level pitching. And it's about getting the timing down. He's mentioned that's the biggest difference is you have to be on time. Wood bats always make it a little trickier. Especially in high school, everyone's using the aluminum bats. The same goes in college ball. Barrel looks a little bit different. He's in a hitter's count. It's 3-0. CJ stands at third. Rivera waiting the 3-0 home. That is in the zone on the inside corner. Pike in the count, 3-1. Rivera trying to snap a 1-for-11 skid. And a bit of a slump. It's been a streaky summer for Rivera. When he's got it going, he's a dangerous bat. The full count delivery cut on and just tapped by Rivera. He just got a piece of it. He'll stay in there. A nice delivery by Pike. Couple of risers. Rivera headed to Rutgers, Pike to Central Connecticut. Central team looking to continue to add and build after making their way into the NCAA tournament, making it to the regional round. That's ball 4, and Rivera's worked his second walk tonight. Norwich has runners at the corners. Unicorns haven't been shy about trying to double steal. They have one of those set up now. Denver always is like the double steal here because if it's successful, that eliminates the double play. Could also bring home a run with CJ at third. Here's Chase Taylor. He squared up a couple of baseballs today, a couple of base hits. Drove in a pair his last time up. That's outside. It's ball one. One out, a couple men on. Rivera at first, CJ at third. Righty sets at the belt. He kicks and deals home. This is fouled away back behind the plate. Fans, the Burns Agency in Norwich and Dayville, working smart and hard for residents and businesses since 1932. Let us do the same for you too. Go to theburnsagency.com because you'll buy better at Burns. The 1-1 to Taylor. This is lifted in the air to right center field. Underneath it, making the running grab is Mayer. Tagging and coming home to score is C.J. Nolan. Third run driven in tonight for Chase Taylor, and the Unicorns have double digits. They lead 10-1. Another nice swing for Chase Taylor. He's looked comfortable at the plate tonight. 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Connor Scanlon. Base runner at first is Gabriel Rivera. He walked earlier. He's done that a couple times today. Pike's first delivery home. Spots the outside corner. It's strike one. Now the throw from Riggy gets away from Pike. That's going to keep Rivera stationed at first. He would have ran into an out. The ball leaked behind the pitcher's mound. The 0-1. That bounces outside. The count is even. Leaned over, look for Pike. He brings it set at the belt. Righty kicks and deals home. Fastball's upstairs. It's ball 3. Pike on the mound, 6 feet 1 inch, 175 pounds. From Berlin, Connecticut. Hitters count, it's 2-1 to Scanlon. Rivera stands at first. The delivery home. This is ripped into left field, a base hit. Station to station go the Unicorns. Rivera to second. Connor Scanlon drives a 2-out base hit into left field. Couple walks. Now the base hit for Scanlon, which keeps the line moving. It'll turn over the lineup card for Charlie Walsh. But Mac Edmond has come out of the dugout. There was a man loosening in the Bees bullpen down the right field side. This is going to be all for Owen Pike. Both runners his responsibility. He's allowed an earned run, hoping for his reliever to help battle him out of it without further damage. 10-1 Norwich. We'll take a moment and step aside. The Bees are making a pitching change. All Norwich here in the Beehive. They lead 10-1.
Buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better, it burns. You buy better.
The Burns Agency is a full-service organization with insurance products ranging from business owner policy needs to personal insurance like home, auto, and umbrella. Some companies can make that a one-stop shop. That's why we value partnering with insurance companies like Arbella Insurance. Like us, they offer a range of insurance coverage for our valued clients. Having your most valuable assets covered by a single insurance carrier, serviced by a local agent, is priceless. The Burns Agency proudly partners with Arbella to bring you insurance coverage at competitive pricing. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better, it burns. You buy better.
Dinosaurs are alive in 25 years and roaring strong. The Dinosaur Place is the largest dinosaur-themed family fun park in New England. A lot of value for one-of-a-kind attractions. Over 100 life-size dinosaurs, nature trails, and playscapes. Visit our popular T-Rex Tower and zero-depth dino-themed splash pad. A perfect day trip or staycation right here in Connecticut. Route 85 Montville with easy access off Interstate 395 and 95. Plan your next adventure. Go to thedinosaurplace.com.
New pitcher in the ball game for New Britain. It's the right-hander Faze Big. Riser headed to LIU, 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, making his 7th appearance of the summer, 6th out of the Bees bullpen. 11 innings work, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. ERA this summer of 9.81. 4th time this summer he's meeting against the Unicorns. In 4 2/3 innings of work, he's pitched to a 2.14 ERA against Norwich. A foul off from the leadoff man, Charlie Walsh. Walsh has driven in a couple of runs tonight. RBI base hit to center in the 3rd inning, a sac fly in the 4th. He's also doubled to left field today. 2 on, 2 out. That's outside. The count is even. Big a left-hander out of Marlborough, Connecticut. Big man on the rubber from the 3rd base side of the mound. Lefty on lefty battle here with Walsh at the plate. Even count though, 1-1. Fastball sits outside. It's 2-1. Walsh, a high-energy player, has made plenty of noise for Norwich over the last couple of weeks at the plate. Lexington, Massachusetts native out of George Washington. The 2-1. Ball 3's upstairs with the fastball. Walsh had a nice day for himself at the plate yesterday. Hits now in 5 straight games for himself. Simmering right now is the bat of Charlie Walsh, the 3-1. That's on the outside corner, strike 2. Walsh string his 5-game hitting streak, a couple multi-hit games. Back to make it 3, including tonight. Count is full, the 3-2 on the go, or both runners on the auto start. It's ball 4. So Norwich has the bases loaded once again here tonight. 3rd time today, Norwich has loaded the bases in an inning. They've done it in the 3rd, 4th, and now the 5th. It's now Cal Chance's turn. He doubled to the wall in right field his last trip to the plate. Chance also has a sac fly that was to center field. He grounded out to second his first time at the dish. Biggs delivery home, a fly ball lifted in the air. This is playable. Stobley backs up, he makes the grab, and Faze Big works out of the bases loaded jam. Norwich gets another run on the board. They lead 10-1. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th when we return. All Norwich here tonight on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports. Headed to the home half of the fifth inning. 10 up on the big board tonight for Norwich, 3 in the third. 5 was the big number in that sixth inning. Another run in the top of the fifth. Lone run tonight for the New Britain Bees came in the bottom of the fourth inning. Final line here tonight for the Amherst product, Matt Tabbitt. 4 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 earned run. He walked a batter, still looking for his first strikeout of the summer. Now it's the Keene State Owl, Daniel Cantafi. Cantafi has seen sporadic playing time this summer for Norwich. Second summer for him in the Futures League. ERA at 10.6. 8th game of the summer, is second out of the Norwich bullpen. 9 1/3 innings worked, 4 strikeouts, 8 walks. He last pitched on July 6th at home against the Bravehearts. Leadoff man up for New Britain is the center fielder Dylan Mayer. Cantafi spent 2024 in the Futures League with the Westfield Starfires. Him and Cam Thomas, both teammates together in Westfield. Made it all the way to the Futures League Championship before Norwich walked it off in the bottom of the ninth at Dodd Stadium. What a special ending it was to another great summer in Norwich. Norwich has really picked things up here this second half. They've been tremendous here in the month of July. The Scenic Horns have the second best record in the month of July to the Vermont Lake Monsters, who are in the midst of an 8-game winning streak entering action tonight. No balls, 1 strike to Mayer. He lifts it off the end of the bat. It'll go clashing into the seats. A foul ball. Cantafi way ahead, 0-2. Cantafi's last outing against the Bravehearts went 2 1/3 innings of scoreless baseball, just the 1 walk. Way ahead of Mayer, the 0-2 home, a check swing. It's on the outside corner, strike 3. Cantafi locks up Mayer, 1 down to begin the fifth. Speaking with some of the players, they have felt the turning point this summer for Norwich was that trip in Vermont. They felt like they got closer as a team, really have built that bond. The bats really came roaring to life. And it's always a lot of fun when the offense is going. This is cracked foul. Look out by the Norwich dugout, third base side. Great night for baseball. A beautiful night here in Central Connecticut. It's been a great night for the Norwich offense. 10 runs already tonight. Cantafi ahead of the shortstop, P.J. Hughes, who flips it to the shortstop. Walsh takes care of him. And now Cantafi's retired the first 2 in order. Fans, this week's Craftsmanship Tip of the Week is presented by Artisan Building and Remodeling. They're your trusted local experts in home improvement. If you're thinking about a new roof, consider Solar Shingles. They offer the same protection as a traditional roof while also generating clean, renewable energy. It's a smart and sustainable upgrade built to last. So again, Artisan Building and Remodeling with this week's Craftsmanship Tip of the Week. The delivery to Crowley. That misses outside. Leadoff man Crowley so far tonight has grounded out to first. He's also popped out to third. It's 1-0 here on the All-Star third baseman. Open stance in the lefty box. Cantafi fires in strike 1. See if Face Big will continue to go when we get to the 6th inning, the 1-1. That's A good spot, but Cantafi doesn't get the call. It's ruled for ball 2. Always easier as a pitcher when you have this run support you have. This is topped over to second. Nolan has it on a couple bounces. The inning is over. Cantafi breezes his way through the 5th inning. The Bees down in order. We're headed to the 6th, 10-1 Norwich.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Unicorn fans, want to watch the Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today. A series of defensive changes made for New Britain. Now at first base is J.T. Clark. Jack Kane moves from first to third. Colin Crowley comes out of the game. Cam Riggy also comes out in replace of Brandon Gayer. He's the new backstop. Pinch hitter for Norwich in the spot of Gavin O'Brien is going to be the Fairfield kid, Jack Byrne. Chance for him to get an at-bat here. Norwich with the big lead. We're into the top of the 6th inning. Bays Big back out to work after recording the final out there in the bottom of the 5th inning. He's outside with ball 1 to Jack Byrne. Byrne so far this summer for the Unicorns. A 115 hitter at the plate. Lefty on lefty matchup. Fastball is outside. It's now 2-0. This is now the 23rd game of the summer for Byrne. Just his 53rd at bat. The 2-0. Upstairs for ball 3. Full control of the count for Byrne. He last played back on Thursday, July 24th. Was 0 for 3 in that ball game and an RBI. He's looking at the outside fastball for strike 1. Byrne had a mini 2-game hitting streak snapped Thursday in Worcester. 3-1 delivery from Big is cut on him, missed for strike 2. Byrne, a native of Natick, Massachusetts, 6 feet, 185 pounds. There'll be a sophomore when he returns to Fairfield in the fall. Set up outside is Gayer. It's on the outside corner, strike 3. Good spot for Big. He retires Byrne. Leadoff man retired here in the Norwich 6th inning. One down. Here's the DH, Antonio Ducatelli. Duke had an RBI single his last time up. Still trying to get the timing down in his return from injury. Ducatelli returned to the group after the All-Star break. He figures to become the everyday left fielder. But you have to like the way Chase Taylor has handled his bat today. 0-1 delivery home to Ducatelli. Down and away, the count is even. You can never have too much depth. And when you're trying to make a run into the postseason, you need everybody going. Everyone firing on all cylinders. Norwich starting to get it. The 1-1. A foul off. Back and out of play. This is a big game for Norwich. They've taken firm control of it tonight. 10-1 the lead in the 6th inning. This is a game that can really swing the pendulum. Norwich has a 2-game lead over New Britain, who's tied with Nashua for 4th place. The pitch to Ducatelli, sliced foul into the seats. It's out of play. This is just the 7th game of the summer for Duke. 2nd summer for him in the Rose City. Ducatelli's one of those veteran guys, despite the limited playing time because of the injury that had kept him out from June 28th. It was almost a month-long absence for him. When you aren't seeing live pitching, it's an adjustment to get back into it. Count is even, it's 2-2. Ducatelli with the open stance, he's in the lefty box. Even count delivery home is lifted in the air to left center field. This is headed to the alley. It's going to get down. It's going to bounce to the wall. Extra bases for the Duke. He will stroll into second. A 1-out double. Smoke to the left center field alley. Nice barrel there for Antonio Ducatelli. Well, the swing wasn't feeling good. Now it is. He rockets it out there. And Norwich has a 1-out man in scoring position. Already the 10th hit of the ball game for Norwich. Things are going well. They're going well, and they have been tonight for the Unicorns. Looking to add on. C.J. Nolan trying to cash in. The delivery to C.J. He's jammed inside. Watch out. It was coming straight back behind the plate. It's off the top of the roof here. The overhang behind the plate. Big ahead of Nolan, no balls, 1 strike. CJ struck out, he's walked, he's also been hit by the pitch. Fastball's just downstairs, it misses. Big has plenty of life on his fastball. Young arm trying to await his turn to the collegiate level. A fly ball in the air to center field. It's going to be Mayer who makes the grab. It was lifted a mile high in the sky. Nolan just got underneath it. And Big has his 2nd out recorded here in the 6th inning. Ducatelli stands at second. He doubled with 1 out. Tirado trying to drive him home. Tirado so far today for Norwich has single to center. He's flied to left. He's also grounded out to short. Fastball from Big misses. It's ball 1. Big is the number 4 ranked left-handed pitcher out of the state of Connecticut in this year's recruiting class. 1-0's way outside. It's 2-0. In the state of Connecticut, among pitchers, Big is 20th overall. Definitely has great life on his heater, but matter of keeping it in the zone, the 2-0. This is sliced to left field. It's a fair ball down the line. Ducatelli will come around. He will score. Stabley finds it. It was turning around the side wall out there. RBI double Anthony Tirado. And the Unicorns have a 10-run lead over the Bees. That was rocked out there to left field. Opposite field double for Anthony Tirado. And the Unicorns continue to pour the offense on here tonight. Oh, what a swing there by Anthony Tirado. Norwich has just not stopped hitting since the third inning. That's the all-important 10-run lead. 10 runs after 7 is the official game in the Futures League. Rivera fouls away, strike one. Rivera has walked twice. He's also fly to right. Tirado's in scoring position. He's at second. Biggs delivery, Holmes outside for ball one. Count is even. Big trying to make it through this 6th inning without further damage. Norwich with 3 in the third, 5 in the fourth. A run in each of the last 2 innings. Taking 11-1 lead. 1-1's upstairs for ball two. Hitters count here for Rivera. When it's in his wheelhouse, he can certainly make you pay. He's got tremendous power in a favorable spot, the 2-1. He got a pitch he could handle, but he fouls it off down the right field bleachers. It's out of play. Rivera's a little tardy to the fastball. Big has a good fastball. He's often gone to it here today. See if he'll try and slow down Rivera. When he hasn't caught up to the fastball. See if he thinks about doubling up. He can go off the plate here. Gayer sets up inside. The 2-2 is further in for ball three. Bees pitching here tonight has already issued 6 walks. Count is full on Rivera. He lifts it to center field. Mayer moving back, still going back by the warning track. He is able to make the catch. Into a turn cycle out in deep center field was Dylan Mayer, but he found a way to make the grab. Rivera retired a deep fly out to center field. But Norwich gets another on the board. It's 11-1, headed to the bottom of the 6th on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Scenicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Scenicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Scenicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at cunicorns.milbstore.com. That's cunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. We're headed to the home half of the 6th inning. Fans, we want to see you at Dodd Stadium tomorrow. It's the final Sunday fun day at Dodd Stadium when the Norwich Scenicorns take on the Westfield Starfires. We're doubling the fun. A twin bill with Westfield. First pitch scheduled 1 p.m. Sunday fun day with post-game. Kids run the bases and have a catch in the outfield. Children 12 and under are invited on the field following the game to run the bases one time and have a catch in the outfield with their families for 15 minutes. Baseballs for Have a Catch are presented by CT Dot. Sundays are also our First Mates Club Day. First Mates Club is open to children 12 and under. As a member, you will receive a ticket to every Sunday home game. On the first delivery, soft fizzler to first. Rivera's throw wide of Cantafi trying to cover the first base bag. Reisdorf reaches, and the leadoff man on for the Bees to begin the home 6th. It's an error against Gabriel Rivera, a way wide throw of Cantafi, was racing over after firing the pitch home. He got a grounder to first base. When Cantafi is on, he's inducing soft contact, and now he certainly would have loved to deposit. Now he's going to try and pick up the defense. The man on now for pinch hitter in the spot of Brennan Stabley. It's going to be pitch home is fouled away. Batter at the plate is Nolan Reisdorf. He's hitting in the spot of Brennan Stabley. Count is even. It's 1-1. Cantafi deals home. That's on the outside corner at strike two. Fan Sunday Fun Day. Again, also our First Mates Club Day. Children 12 and under, you will receive a ticket to every Sunday home game. As a member of the First Mates Club, receive a t-shirt and a credential to show off your membership in style. Receive discounts at concessions and merchandise stands on Sundays, presented by K&H Equipment of Plainfield. Cantafi ahead, a ball and 2 strikes of the pinch hitter Nolan Reisdorf. Reisdorf out of Southern New Hampshire, hitting just 143 this summer. The 1-2 cut on and missed. Expanding the zone as Cantafi gets a chase of Reisdorf, the brother of Jake Reisdorf. And 1 down now in the 6th. This will bring up the catcher, Cam Riggy. Riggy's walked. He's also single to right. First pitch home to Riggy. Misses. Riggy now has moved from still the catcher, so the 1-0. Swing and a miss there. Count is even.
No, he's playing. He just hit for Reisdorf, so Riggy stayed in and moved, I guess, to right field. Thank you. But God forbid we get told.
Count is even. The pitch to Riggy's now in the outfield. Plenty of changes being made by both sides. Spencer Chard is the new shortstop in the game for Norwich. Jack Byrne is the new right fielder. Unicorns have made their changes as well. Some of the regulars getting off their feet. A bouncing ball foul, first base side. The count is even. Reisdorf so far tonight has walked. He's single to right field. He's got one of the 3 hits tonight for the Bees. Even count, it's 2-2. Cantafi's delivery home just missed. Cantafi would have had 2 outs already and had not been for the error. That error is the first error committed by either side defensively tonight. The man aboard at first is Jake Reisdorf. 3-2 is just outside, ball 4. So walk has set the table. 2 on, 1 out for the designated hitter. This will bring up another pinch hitter for Carrar. Check that for Julius Rosado. It's Bennett Carrar is going to bat now. He swings through strike 1. Carrar, the batter at the plate out of Princeton. Taking the spot of Rosano, who finishes his day 0 for 2, a couple of ground outs. Not for like the start tonight from Matt Tabbitt. He worked 4 innings tonight, allowed the 1 earned run. Cantafi trying to work a scoreless 6th inning, a high pop up in the air and foul ground. Rivera ranging over by the Bees dugout. He makes the grab, 2 outs. Those you always love as a pitcher. When you see one of your fielders make a play like that in foul territory to help wing you an out. Cantafi's got a couple spotted here in the 6th. Two down. This will bring up Jack Kane. The pitch. Fastball misses for ball 1. Fans. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. A new name with the same great people and service you know is coming soon. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, a division of Ascend Bank. Cantafi gets a swing and a miss there to even the count. A ball and a strike. With the batter Kane at the plate. Kane so far tonight has grounded out on a comebacker to the mound. He's also reached on an infield single. Cantafi works ahead. He's got a ball and 2 strikes now, trying to work his way out of a traffic jam. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Forward at first is Riggy. He walked. Reisdorf began the inning, reaching. Chance caught the ball, but it's ruled as a foul ball. Still a 2-strike count on Kane. Jake Reisdorf's the lead runner. He's at second. Riggy at first with 2 outs. 2-strike count on the now 3rd baseman in the game, Jack Kane. He began as the first baseman. Crowley's come out of the game. A liner to second. Nolan's got it. He has it, and the inning is over. So Daniel Cantafi goes 2 scoreless innings tonight. We're headed to the 7th inning when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Headed to the top of the 7th inning. New pitcher in the ball game for New Britain is right-hander out of Wheaton College, Braden Young. Young enters. He's making his 3rd appearance of the summer, all out of the Bees bullpen. The ERA still flatlined at 0. He's worked 2 1/3 innings of scoreless baseball, 5 strikeouts to the 1 walk. Rising junior at Wheaton, 6 feet, 160 pounds. The right-hander is now into the ball game. Norwich has a 10-run cushion. Run rule will be in effect when we get to the bottom of the 7th inning. Chase Taylor will lead it off for Norwich. He's had a great day already for the Unicorns offensively. Taylor 2 for 2. He also has a sac fly. 3 RBIs tonight for Taylor on the first delivery. He saws away a fly ball to left field on the move over and able to make the running catches. Nolan Reisdorf, one down. Nice running catch out there for Reisdorf, and one pitch, all that's needed to retire Taylor. So we'll bring up the third baseman, Connor Scanlon. Even though Taylor was jammed, he got a lot of wood behind it to send it to left field there. Scanlon the batter, the 1-0 pitch home. Cut and a miss. Good life on the heater from Braden Young. Young last pitch July 20th against the Starfires. Went an inning and a third, allowed one hit, 3 strikeouts. The delivery. That's down and away for ball 2. Final line for FaZe Big. He goes an inning and a third, allows the 1 earned run. Walked a batter, he struck 1 out on 2 hits he allowed. The 2-1. That's on the inside corner. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Scanlon tonight's walked twice. He's also singled to center field. From the full windup, working here is Young, the 2-2. A swing and a miss there for strike 3. 2 up, 2 down for Young in the 7th inning. Fans at Griswold Dental, their goal is to create a trusting relationship with patients where their comfort and health is our first priority. Start your journey to better health today at griswoldpride.net. First delivery home is the fastball to Spencer Chard. He's now in the game for Charlie Walsh. Young just misses outside. It's 2-0. Great life on the heater for Young. But he's behind Chard 2-0. Is back in the zone. It's 3-1. Young at Wheaton this past season pitched to a 7.27 ERA. Now he goes way inside. He plunks Chard, and Norwich now has a 2-out base runner. Second batter hit today by B's pitching. Norwich has a man on for the catcher Cal Chance. Chance is a sac fly. He's also double to right field. Ground out and a fly out. So at the moment, New Britain needs at least a run to extend this ball game when we get to the bottom of the 7th. Righty's delivery is inside. It misses for ball 1. Great production from the offense here today. Norwich just firing on all cylinders since they've returned from the All-Star break, trying to make it 4 in a row. Righty to the plate. This is lined into left field, a base hit. Hits continue to fall. Chance with the base hit, trying to go first to third is Spencer Chard. The ball kicks away to the Sea Unicorns dugout, and Chard will come home to score. It's an RBI base hit for Cal Chance, and Norwich has made it an 11-run game. It's 12-1. Another great display of hitting by Cal Chance to the opposite field. Multi-hit game for the Walcott, Connecticut native. So powerful at the plate is the young catcher. He's a top prospect. Headed to UMass Lowell. He's highly regarded. After the throw got away at third, that's why you get aggressive, and you can get away with that when you have the lead that Norwich has. This will bring up Jack Byrne. Second time today he's batting. This is in the spot of Gavin O'Brien. He'll be finished 1 for 2 with the sacrifice fly. The 1-0 to Byrne. Cut on and missed for strike one. Always nice to get some of the depth guys. Turns at the plate. I'd imagine it's going to be the same starting cast for the final 2 weeks. You'll see changes made here and there, but Norwich in the thick of a playoff race, trying to gain separation from New Britain and Nashua. Norwich will return to the Beehive on August the 8th, penultimate game of the regular season. Hitters count, it's 2-1 on Jack Byrne, the delivery. This is sawed off foul, the count is even. Doubleheader tomorrow. Matt Wooten will take the baseball for Norwich in the opener. And then it will be Brendan Grady in the nightcap. 4 o'clock for game 2 of the doubleheader tomorrow against the Starfires. All Norwich tonight, it's a 12-1 lead. The board at second is Cal Chance. He singled to left. Even count, the 2-2. That's in there. It's on the outside corner. The old breaker spins into the outside corner, and Young gets out of the inning without further damage. Norwich tacks on another. They lead 12-1. It's stretch time here in New Britain. It's presented by GOAT Physical Therapy and Wellness. Hey fans, is your body throwing wild pitches? Don't settle for the big box physical therapy where you're just another number. At GOAT Physical Therapy and Wellness in Waterford, we deliver major league care, from everyday aches to pelvic health, fitness for beginners, and even treatment trusted by professional athletes. You'll get one-on-one time with expert therapists who treat the whole you, not just a sore spot. No assembly lines, no insurance headaches, just real results. Step up to the plate at GOAT PT, the greatest of all time in physical therapy. Visit GoPT.com to book your free phone consultation today.
25 is in pitching now.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Who really wanted with me? I'm at the top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, no make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me, now I got them like wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable.
And the right-hander Jack Novak will enter for the Unicorns. Novak so far this summer for Norwich has pitched to a .287 ERA. 10th game of the summer, he's worked 15 and 2/3 of an inning, 13 strikeouts to the 12 walks, 0-1 the record. First game for him since July 18th. He worked a scoreless inning against the Bravehearts. Don't allow any hits. 1 walk, a strikeout. Already the 4th time this summer Novak is meeting with the New Britain Bees. He hasn't enjoyed the same level of success against the Bees. Over 5 1/3 innings worked. He's allowed 3 earned runs against the Bees. ERA at 5.29 against New Britain so far this summer. Small sample size, but still, the Bees have had their success against him. He's allowed an earned run in each of his outings, but was able to go 2 innings. Has gone over 2 innings in 2 of those outings. Leadoff man up in the inning. is Chaz Righty. It's a little bouncer back to the mound. Quick work for Jack Novak. The leadoff man retired to begin the Bees' home 7th inning. Norwich can spot 2 more outs without surrendering 2 more runs. That'll be wraps on the ball game here tonight. We invite you to join us for the Capital Property Group post-game show. It's coming up after the ball game. Also stick around to listen to another edition of Around the Horn with the Corns. Kenny Noe will join us for this edition, the 4th episode, Around the Horn with the Corns. It's all coming up on the Capital Property Group postgame show. Norwich needing 2 more outs here tonight. Ball one bounces down and away. It's outside. It's Dylan Mayer at the plate, 0 for 2 tonight. Struggled offensively this summer, just 4 for 42. Novak has the count even. It's a ball and a strike. Mayer was caught looking his last time up. The pitch, that's high and tight. It almost hit him. Norwich looking to return to 500 baseball tonight, 24 and 24. First time since June 12th, Norwich has been 500. And what a time to return to it. Scenic Corns have played some of their better baseball as of late. That's outside, it misses. Fans, substance use disorder does not discriminate who it affects, and it affects more than just the individual. The effects of substance use impact our whole society. Learn more at griswoldpride.org. It's a hitter's count, 3-1 on Mayer. He cuts and misses for strike 2. Full count on the Bees center fielder. Waiting on deck is the shortstop, P.J. Hughes. Full count. Novak kicks and deals home. He's upstairs. It misses for ball 4. 1 out base runner on for New Britain. This will bring up the shortstop, P.J. Hughes. Fans, by purchasing a ticket to next Tuesday's home game, we'll see you Thursday, August the 7th. A free voucher to that game when the Scenic Corns see these New Britain Bees. Norwich in action August 5th against the Vermont Lake Monsters. Get your tickets now at GoScenicorns.com. First delivery home is cut on and missed for strike 1. Aboard at first is Mayer. He walked. Novak ahead. No balls, 1 strike on the shortstop Hughes in the righty box. That's down Broadway. The count is even. Crowd making some noise. Trying to supply some energy behind their group. They need a couple of runs to keep the game going. Novak ahead of the shortstop. The 0-2 is fouled away. Norwich back to work tomorrow, a doubleheader with Westfield. Scenic Corns looking to get back to 500. In the driver's seat with 1 down in the 7th inning. And an 11-run lead. It's 12-1 on the big board. Novak's pitch home is way outside. It misses. Always plenty of roster changes made coming out of the All-Star break. We've seen that throughout the league. The 1-2 just misses downstairs. Count is even. Plenty of action around the Futures League tonight. The Lake Monsters have a 5-3 lead over the Bravehearts in the bottom of the 7th. Vermont looking to make it 9 straight wins tonight. Westfield leading 6-5 over Nashua at Bullens Field. Even count the 2-2. That's on the outside corner, strike 3. Jack Novak, Hayes, Hughes, 2 outs. And the Bees down to their final out tonight. Top of the order we go. Colin Crowley will not bat. It's actually JT Clark who will bat in the spot of the All-Star Crowley, who has since been removed from the ball game with all the changes that were made once Norwich blew the game open. If Westfield holds on tonight, that would make it 9 straight losses for the Silver Knights. This is in the air to right field. This should do it. Underneath it and making the catch out there is Jack Burns. Say goodnight to the Bees. Norwich dispatches them tonight. 12-1 the final score. An offensive onslaught here tonight at New Britain Stadium, and the Scenic Horns deposit their 4th straight win. The Scenic Horns back to 500 for the first time since June the 12th. 48 games have come and gone. Norwich now 24-24, and the New Britain Bees fall to 22 and 28. Stick with us. Capital Property Group postgame show is headed your way next.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Scenic Horn fans, want to watch the Scenic Horns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Scenic Horn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Scenic Horns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Scenic Horns spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at cunicorns.milbstore.com. That's cunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. A big win here tonight. Norwich wins it via the mercy rule. 12 runs here for the Scenic Horns. They win it in 7 innings over their in-state rival New Britain Bees. 4 straight wins now for Norwich, their longest winning streak of the summer, and the Scenic Horns are enjoying some of their best baseball as of late. Norwich gets it done here tonight at New Britain Stadium. Final score 12-1. 12 runs here tonight for the Scenic Horns. And I mean, this offense got rolling in the 3rd inning. 3 runs in the 3rd, 6 in the 4th, and the Scenic Horns continue to tack on runs the rest of the way. This offense rolling right now. Everybody contributing. It's making a big difference right now. Norwich offensively just getting contributions from everyone throughout the lineup. Norwich here tonight had hits from 5 different players. 4 of them multi-hit efforts. Cal Chance with another great showing for himself at the plate. Charlie Walsh, couple of hits for himself here today. Everyone supporting a nice team win here today. Daniel Cantafe gets the win, his first of the summer. The loss goes to Jack Sheldon. Sheldon allows 7 earned runs tonight. He went 3 innings, allowed 6 hits, 3 walks. He struck out a batter. Daniel Cantafi with the win. He goes 2 scoreless innings, a couple strikeouts, the 1 walk issued as well. Norwich just continuing to pour it on. Matt Tabbitt, real nice start for him. 4 innings, allowed the 1 earned run. He walked a batter as well. No strikeouts, but lots of soft contact for him. That's the name of the game. When he's inducing the soft contact, getting outs early in the counts, it's normally going to be a great day for you, and it was a great day for him here tonight. Player of the game for Norwich, it belongs to Charlie Walsh, who was 2 for 2 today with 2 runs driven in. He also worked a walk. He scored a run. You talk about setting the tone, setting the table. Charlie Walsh continuing to do all of that. He's got hits now in 5 straight games. Stick with us. Capital Property Group continues. We'll take a quick timeout. On the other side, we'll go around the horn with the Corns. We're joined by Unicorns infielder Kenny Noe, who talks about the great success Norwich has enjoyed as of late and the playoff push ahead for Norwich. Stick with us. The Capital Property Group post-game show continues right after the break.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
You try.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right, right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Welcome back into the Norwich Unicorns post-game show presented by Capital Property Group. Tonight's Capital Property Group player of the game, that belongs to Charlie Walsh. Multi-hit effort, a double and a single. He was already halfway to the cycle, not even halfway into the ball game here tonight. He also drove in a couple runs. He worked a walk. Matt Tabbitt set the tone tonight. He goes 4 innings, allowed just the 1 earned run, 1 walk issued. He was getting ahead in counts, lots of soft contact, and Norwich went to work in the 3rd and 4th inning. That was the real breakout spot tonight. 3 runs in the 3rd inning for Norwich, and then a big 6 spot there in the 4th inning. Great win tonight for the Unicorns. It's now time to go around the horn with the Corns. We are now joined by Norwich Unicorns infielder Kenny Noe on episode 4 of Around the Horn with the Corns. Welcome to episode 4 of Around the Horn with the Corns, joined now by Norwich Unicorns infielder Kenny Noe. Kenny, well, your bat has really heated up for you over the month of July. What is it about July? It seems like it's been a good month for the Unicorns.
Honestly, I think it just took. I don't want to say, but I think it took us the Vermont trip for us to get really close. All of our bats are heating up. We're kicking teams right now. I'm not gonna lie. No one really wants to play us. I'll tell you that. I think we have one of, if not the best record in July as of right now. So I think it just took us the Vermont trip to get really close, build some team chemistry, and then let it play forward. And we're just playing good baseball right now.
Speaking of playing good baseball, it seems like you have a lot of swagger right now. Every time you step up to the plate, you're really locked in. What have you noticed for yourself offensively?
You know, I think, again, after that Vermont trip, I felt really good. I made a little adjustment in my swing. And ever since then, I just go up to the plate thinking I'm the best player in the field. And then if you think you're the best player in the field, you go out there with the confidence and no one can stop you. Nothing is overpowering.
Defensively, you and Charlie Walsh have made a nice tandem in the middle infield. What's that chemistry been like for you?
Me and Chuck are really good friends. We love playing with each other, and I think just going back, we know each other wants the ball on double play feeds. We know who's covering the bag at all times. We have fun out there. Between both innings, we're laughing, cracking jokes, And I think that only makes for better and better baseball up the middle. I think when we go out there every day, we're going to put on a show.
Freeport, New York native. Tell me a little bit about what it was like for you to grow up in Freeport.
So my family is a big baseball family. My dad played at Maryland, was an All-American 2 years, and my mom played softball at St. John's, so baseball kind of runs in my blood. Both of my younger brothers play baseball, and I think from the beginning, my dad taught me to be a switch hitter. He was a hitting coach at Maryland for a year or two, and then, he just kind of taught me his ways, and ever since then, I've always listened to him. He's one of my best friends, my dad, and, I can't say enough about it. He's been the best person in my life.
Well, it's always nice to hear some of those stories growing up, continuing to play baseball. You go to Monmouth. What's the difference between playing there and playing here and getting to play 6 days a week?
It's a lot on the body, but, that's kind of what you're trained to do. As the season goes on and you get older, your body starts to get more accustomed to playing 6 days a week. You signed up for this. It's what you want to do. It's what you look forward to every year. So going out here playing every day, it's not something you look down on. You're like, oh, I can't do this. It's something that other people aren't deserving to do. So you come out here every day and look for the opportunity to play some baseball.
You get to use a wood bat here in the summertime. What do you like about using the wood bat? I know it doesn't have the juice that those aluminum bats have, but what is that challenge like?
Obviously you miss a barrel with a metal bat. You might still find a good piece of hitting, but when you get one on the wood bat, it's much more rewarding and it's much more of a good feeling when you catch a barrel. And whenever you do, it's the same stuff. Like at least you got a good swing to go out there and play it, and you catch a barrel anywhere, it's gonna go no matter what.
I know that you enjoy embracing the fans. It's been a couple nice crowds at Dodge Stadium. The last 2 Friday nights in those rows of New England jerseys, seems like there's something different in the air when we're wearing those uniforms.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I think go back to me and Charlie. We always say on those Friday nights, let's put on a show. So every time we go out there and we got all these crowds, we try to give the crowd the best show possible. And I think we have the last 2 Fridays with 2 wins, one very convincing win, and then last night with a good show, pitching-wise, hitting-wise, everything. So every time we go out there, put on those rose jerseys, it's a symbol of Norwich.
All right, last one for you. Playoff push ahead, just 16 games left in the regular season. What are you excited about?
I think right now we say it's a 3 seed, and I think we have better records against the better teams. We play better against better teams. So I think going into the playoffs, as long as we get in, no one's going to stop us. And I think we'll go out there, make a good push, and hopefully go for a 3-peat.
Unicorn fans, that was episode 4 of Around the Horn with the Corns with Kenny Noe. Kenny, as always, thanks for the time, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thanks for having me, man. Good luck.
Kenny Noe there on episode 4 of Around the Horn with the Corns. Norwich wins it here on a Saturday night at the Beehive. Norwich gets it done, 12 hits. Check that, 12 runs for the Norwich offense. They hold New Britain to just the 1 run. Unicorns got it going in the 3rd inning, and they just wouldn't stop hitting. Norwich now with 4 straight wins. They're back to 500 for the first time since June the 12th. Norwich continuing to play some great baseball. New Britain Bees now fall to 22 and 28. A look at the out-of-town scores here tonight on this Saturday night. The Vermont Lake Monsters leading the Worcester Bravehearts 5-3 at Fitton Field. They're looking to make it 9 straight. Westfield Starfires have a 7-5 lead over Nashua. A loss tonight for the Silver Knights would be their 9th in a row. Norwich wins it here tonight, 12-1 over the New Britain Bees. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Sunday, fun day. A twin bill tomorrow at Dodge Stadium. First pitch coming at you 1 o'clock local time. The pregame coverage gets underway right around 12:40 Eastern time. The Unicorns and the Westfield Starfires. Matt Wooten will take the baseball for Norwich in the opener, and then Brendan Grady in game 2. That game will start around 4 o'clock Eastern time. Some weather expected around Eastern Connecticut tomorrow, so we'll keep everybody posted, alerted on if those game times might change. They're always subject to change. Hopefully the weather stays out of the way and we can get a twin bill in tomorrow afternoon. Norwich back at home. 2 big games for the Unicorns, trying to get back over 500 for the first time since early June. Norwich has started to really play some of their best baseball. The winning pitcher tonight, Daniel Cantafi, he picks up his first win of the summer. The loss goes to Jack Sheldon. Total time of the ball game, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Norwich wins it 12-1 over the New Britain Bees. We'll talk to everyone tomorrow afternoon. Matt Wooten on the mound for Norwich. The Scenic Horns going for 5 in a row when they meet with the Westfield Star Fires. For everyone with the Norwich Scenic Horns, SNSN Sports, I'm Adam Plager saying so long and have a great rest of your Saturday night.